feel like this is good lighting, right? It would be cute to film here. I just feel like filming outside. It's such a pretty day. My neighbor literally has like literal chickens in his backyard. So I just feel like, look. As I can. What's up, y'all? It's Catalina and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, how have you been? If you're not new, nice to meet you. This lighting is throwing me off, but I feel like it'll be fine. So in today's video, I am doing an updated Q&A because it is 2022 now, and the last Q&A I did was... Let me not eat while doing this because I know people would get annoyed. The last Q&A I did was in 2021 and the one before that was in 2020, and they were all in the beginning-ish of the years. I kind of do that every single year. So my first Q&A was ass. Like, I'm pretty sure it's still up on my channel. It was actually my first video too, and I think I watched it like a few weeks ago actually, and I was just very uncomfortable by it. But anyways, let's just jump right into the video. So if you don't follow my Instagram and you just happen to come across my YouTube, my Instagram is _Catalina Torres _. You should go follow me on there. I post nice fits. I think they're nice, so if you like to dress, you should go follow me. But there's a lot of questions, so let's get to it. I'm not gonna do every single one, but I'm gonna do like the ones that I feel like are important. So let's get started. Okay, so the first question that I'm gonna pick out is, what's your favorite color to wear? My favorite color to wear is definitely green. I've been said this for so long. I love how green looks, and I'm not talking like a lime green or like anything like that. I'm talking like an army grassy green, like a dark green. I love that color. Like, if you know what the Spartan green dunks are, that's my favorite color green to wear at all, and those are actually my favorite shoes just because of the color of them. I also feel like green goes with a lot of different colors, and it's a compliment color, I feel like. Next question is the typical, how old are you? So I am 19 years old now. When I made this a year ago, I was 18. So my birthday is July 22nd, and I'm a Cancer. Next question, do you plan on moving out? So yes, I definitely do plan on moving out sooner than later. Right now I have been saving up a lot of the money that I've been making through social media just so that, and putting it into my savings account, so for when I do move out, I am not like, I know I'm secure for like the first year to pay off my apartment. You know what that means? You know what I'm talking about? So all the money that I've been making through social media, I've just been putting it in my savings account, and then like the money that I make just through working, I just spend it on clothes and all that. So I do plan on moving out. I'm currently building my credit score, so I got a credit card over the summer, and I've just been using that card on bigger purchases so that I can build up my credit, because I don't want my apartment to be under my parents' credit. I want it to be under my own name and everything, and I don't want to have to co-sign with my parents. I want it to just be all under me. So, you know, that is a process. So I have been, you know, it takes time to move out. So I've just been waiting, but the right time will come, and I'm very excited to move out when I do, and when I feel like definitely like secure and ready, because I don't want to rely on my parents to help me pay for anything. Like, I want to pay for my apartment by myself, my car insurance, my my phone bill. So I don't want to rely on my parents for anything, and so, you know, moving out is very expensive. So next question is, what are your favorite hobbies so far of 2022? My favorite hobbies right now would probably be customizing things and making, like, styling different clothes. Makes sense? So as you guys know, or not all of you guys, but a lot of you may know that I have a clothing brand, and I actually haven't sold anything since November, and that's only just because working and sketching on different designs and stuff. So I sketched out these cargos, but I'm not a very good drawer, so I had my good friend from high school, like, she's really good at drawing, like sketch them out the right way, but I kind of like made the design and how I wanted it to go. And I've been doing the same with like shirts for the summer for you girls and shirts for boys too, because I don't want to just be selling hoodies and t-shirts. Like I want to sell like actual clothing pieces. So I also might want to do like jeans at some point, but that's just what I've been kind of doing lately, is just like designing different tops that I would wear and different pants and stuff like that. So that's been one of my hobbies so far of 2022. And I'm planning on getting an iPad so that I can draw my iPad, because right now I've just been sketching on a notebook and paper and doing it that way, but when I get an iPad I can just sketch it on the iPad. Next question is, how tall are you? I am 5'3". A lot of people, I say this all the time, but a lot of people think that I'm taller through my Instagram, and I'm not. I'm super short. I don't know why my Instagram makes me look taller. Next question. Quite a few guys asked this question is, are you in college? So yes and no. Enrolled in college for the past 3 semesters, and then 2022 I missed the deadline, but I knew when the deadline was, but I was like kept pushing it back. Like I kept procrastinating to sign up for spring classes just because I knew that I didn't want to do it. So I kind of just sat and like talked to myself, and I was just like, let me just take the semester off to know if I really want to pursue and continue college. And college is something that's very important to my parents, and it's been something that's so important to them ever since they've had children. They wanted all of their children to go to a good college, a good school, and get their education, because my parents are not from here. They're originally from Colombia, so it's just kind of like a thing, you know. I knew that it was really important, so if I am to finish college, it's really to do it for my parents, not necessarily for myself, because I personally don't think that I need college, but it is so important to my parents that I feel like I owe it to them to finish college, because my mom wants nothing else but for me to finish college and all her kids to graduate from college. So I'm gonna enroll again in the fall, but this semester I did take this semester off, and I'm not gonna lie, it has been nice. I did do online classes this past fall, and that was nice too, because I kind of get to go on my own timing. But other than that, I'm going to sign up again in the fall, but it has been nice not having anything to worry about, like classes wise. Next question is, any advice on finding your new style and building it and the confidence to wear it? I'd say when it comes to finding out your new style, you're always going to be evolving in your style. I'm always evolving in my style. I feel like I'm not always just sticking to one style. I'm just always constantly evolving. And that's just how you are as you grow older and mature. Different things that you used to wear don't interest you anymore as they do now. So that's like the biggest thing when finding your style, is just finding pieces that compliment you and that you like. Don't just go based off of trends, and don't just buy an item just because this one person that you're obsessed with wears it. You know, buy it because you truly inside like it, and you know how you would want to style it. So that's what I'd say with like building your closet, is just starting off with basics is so important. I have a basics video up on my channel. If you guys want to go watch that video, I'll put the link in the bio. But that I think is so important, to start off with having basics, because you can build through basics, you know. And then when it comes to having the confidence to wear it, I think it's just as long as you truly pieces that you're wearing or that you put together, and you feel good about it, you should already feel confident with it. It's like, you know, when you get your hair done or your nails done or your makeup done, you're automatically going to feel confident. Same thing. So I just feel like as long as you like it, you're gonna feel confident. Every single clothing piece I wear, I feel confident in it, and every single outfit I wear out the house, I feel confident in, because I picked it and I know that I like the way it looks. Have you dealt with body issues? 110%. I feel like every single girl, and really anyone, has dealt with body issues, body image issues. So I feel like with mine, when I was in high school, my biggest insecurity was, I had 2 big insecurities. At first, like going from middle school and then early in high school, my biggest insecurities was my breast area because I did gymnastics and it stunts your growth. So mine did not come in, and when they did come in, they were very, very, very little. So that was like my biggest insecurity. And then like my junior year, I got over it. Like I didn't care about it. And all throughout high school, my biggest insecurity were my legs, because I literally had stick legs and I was so insecure about it. And I then started working out my freshman year of college, and I started noticing like a difference in my legs, and it made me feel good and confident. Yes, I have definitely dealt with body issues, but I think there's certain things that you can do to help it. Like, you know, I'm not the most curviest person ever, but I just kind of like, you get over it. And like the biggest thing is just do not compare your body or yourself to anybody on the internet or anyone that you see, because it's like everybody's different. God made every single person different. So you're not meant to look like that person over there or this person. Like, you're just meant to look like who you are. And so there's of course things that you can do to make yourself confident, going to the gym. Like my legs now, I'm more confident in them now, and that's why I'm going to keep working on them, versus whereas before I was. Favorite Bible verse, my favorite Bible verse is still to this day, this has been my favorite Bible verse since I was in 6th grade. It's you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And then I need to tell myself that more often too, because I feel like before I would say that to myself when I was doing like a new skill in gymnastics, but now I feel like I should just say it whenever I'm having a tough day, because you know it's true. But anyways, next question is, what motivates you every day? My goals that I have and where I know where I want to be in life. I feel like that's my biggest motivations, because I feel like I don't have one set solid goal. I feel like I have multiple goals that I want to reach, and I feel like nobody should have one set solid goal, because I feel like when you just have one goal and you reach it, then you'll feel settled, and I don't want to feel settled. I want to always feel like I'm working for something, because I work really hard, so I feel like I'm constantly always going to want to be reaching a bigger and bigger and bigger goal. So I never want to feel settled. That might be bad to say, but I feel like just all my little goals motivate me every single day. What film camera do you use? The film camera I use is the Cameron. Is it Cameron? Yeah. No. Not Cameron, Canon. I don't know where I was like, that does not sound right. The Canon's shoot shot, I think, or shoot shot 85 zoom. I'm pretty sure that's it. The pictures look like this. I'll put them up on the screen. I love how it takes pictures, especially with flash at nighttime. Next question is, have you had your first heartbreak? If so, what did you do to help? I'm struggling, sis. That is a personal question. Yes, I have. I had my first heartbreak, and I feel like this is my first real deal, actually a big deal, because when I was in high school, I had times where I'd cry over a boy, but nothing serious, until I had my first boyfriend and we broke up. And y'all, I was a mess. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably cried. That was the most, that in that year span, after the year after we broke up, a whole year after, I definitely have cried so much more than I have in my entire life. Heartbreaks are not easy, but I feel like a lot of good comes from heartbreaks. So from my first heartbreak, when I tell you it was literal hell, it was hell. But it also got to a point, towards the end, it took me a year to get over him. And when I finally did, towards the end of it, but also it took me a year because I was keeping contact with him. I feel like when you're not keeping contact with a person, but everyone's different, you never know. Towards the end of it, I kind of just was the last 2 months of that year, it's kind of just over it, and I was like, I don't want to be with him anymore. I was really over it, and then I was finally for real over it. But I just feel like you learn what you want in a next relationship, and you just learn so much, and you grow mentally from it, and you mature so much when trying to get over your first heartbreak. It's just kind of taking time to yourself and spending time with the people you love, and doing hobbies that you like to do. It's just you get over it. It's it's not a big deal anymore. So you just kind of you just move, you just live your life. That's all I'm gonna say, is you just keep living your life like normal. I hope that helped. question is, what's your thought process when picking out a fit? I'd say my thought process when picking out an outfit is, the first thing is the weather. I literally always look at the weather before picking out an outfit, because I want to know, is it gonna be cold, is it gonna be hot, is it gonna be rainy, is it gonna be sunny? Like, you need to dress for the weather because you're gonna be outside. And then next, I think, like, the occasion, I look into where I'm going. So if I'm just running errands, I don't need that, like, a super nice fit. But if I'm going out to eat with friends, you know, I want to dress a little bit nicer, I'll do that. It's just always that. And then third, also, like, just how I'm feeling. So if I don't feel like wearing an uncomfortable outfit, I won't. And if I feel like being comfortable, I'll wear a t-shirt and some comfy pants. All, like, the thoughts that go through my head before picking out an outfit. When did you get into fashion and what inspires you? I would say what got me into fashion was really just, when I got into fashion, would probably be like, okay, I dressed terribly at first, but I think, like, around quarantine, I really started to kind of like it more and get more into it. And a little bit before that, I'd probably say, like, that was also when I broke up with my boyfriend, my first boyfriend. So, like, my second semester of there goes the chicken. What inspires me? A bunch of, literally anything inspires me for my outfits, whether it's Instagram, person I see walking through the mall and I really like their outfit, or a picture on a magazine. Like, literally anything inspires me. An outfit in a movie or an outfit in a show, like anything that when I go out into the public world and I see something, that could be my inspiration. So I get it from all over the place. Next question, what was the process of setting up a clothing brand, getting blanks, printing, etc.? The process was kind of just like, first, like, I was like, okay, this is something I definitely want to do. And then it kind of just got to the point where it was like, all right, how to get into it. Actually, I was actually on this one girl's Instagram page, I forgot her name, but she had a brand, and she had like a whole highlight of like her journey through it, and I just read the whole thing, and it was like inspiring, and I was like, okay, this is what I need to do. You know, I found screen printers, and at first I found out, like, I thought to myself, like, what kind of clothing pieces I wanted to make. And so at first it was just like, you know, this rooster needs to freaking shut up. At first I was like thinking, like, you know, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, but then I was thinking I want to like make clothes. So I found a manufacturer that is not in this country, that's out of the country. Just got to search the internet, watch YouTube videos, watch TikToks. Like, that's what I did. I watched YouTube videos, TikToks, and everything, and figuring out what I had to do. And when I finally found a manufacturer, I figured out what kind of clothes I wanted to make. And I found somebody that was, because I'm not a good drawer, I found somebody that was able to do like, I could tell them the design or sketch it out, and they would make like a professional design of it. Mine is my friend from high school, so luckily I had her. But there's people on the internet that you can find and figure out from there. So just doing your research. YouTube is like your best friend when making a clothing brand. So I feel like watching I watched so many YouTube videos. Like, I just remember sitting in my room, and for an hour I was watching video after video and just writing down things that I needed to know. I think that's all the questions that I'm going to do for today, because this video is already 30 minutes long. So yeah, I hope this video helped you get to know me a little bit more and answer any questions that you guys had. I really hope you guys... My camera ran out of memory. Like I was saying, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.